Hey, NBA 2K MyLeague fans. Coach 2K back with another NBA 2K MyLeague expansion series video with those Cincinnati Lions. And we're just a few days away from the release of NBA 2K23. You guys let me know in the comments if you're excited about this year's release. Looks like there's going to be some cool stuff in it. The Jordan Challenge. And on the MyLeague side, looks like they're going to have some eras. So it'll be interesting to see what that shapes up like. I guess my overall feeling is that it'll be nice, but not all the players will be on the rosters. So you'll be missing some of the experience there. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about what's going to happen. You can see here Donnell Jenks leading the league in scoring here in our MyLeague series. Now this is NBA 2K19. I've been playing for quite some time. I got to be honest with you. I didn't play 20, maybe one or two games. I didn't play 21. I didn't play 22. I think, planning on playing NBA 2K23, but I'm going to have to kind of start from scratch. And one of the reasons I kept playing 2K19 is because every single year I just feel like I have to relearn the game because they just change a little bit of ways here or there. And one of the funniest things I think they always change is just the navigation inside the menus. One year it's the bumpers, one year it's the arrows. So I'm anxious to see which direction they change it this year. So I am excited though. I pre-ordered the game. I think there's 6 days before release. So as most of you probably have, if you're watching this, maybe you pre-ordered the game too, and you'll be there at midnight just to wait to download the patch and be able to play by 2 a.m. in the morning and just see Zing do the follow-up dunk there. We had a good game against the Atlanta Hawks here, doing a little bottom feeding, and I haven't played in a little while. I've been busy working on some other projects, so I'll just play some highlights here and talk to you guys about NBA 2K23. I think the eras thing is going to be pretty cool, and I think NBA 2K11 is when they had the Jordan Challenge the last time, and that's when I started really playing NBA 2K again. I hadn't really ever played NBA 2K until that NBA 2K11, I think it was, and I was hooked. I played it non-stop for probably, well, not quite a decade, but pretty close until recently. I haven't played as much, I think because I'm getting older, and I don't know. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do with this series. I'm going to keep playing it. I'll play NBA 2K23 if they change things. If I had to play differently to play 2K23, it's hard for me to go back and forth between the two games. I really like this series a lot, but I think a lot of you guys are going to want to see what's going on inside the next gen 2K23, what they've done with the MyLeague file. So I'm thinking that what I'm going to do is spend a lot of time just going through that mode to give you my feelings and tips and things that I would do if I were playing. I might do a lot more simming. I've never been a big simming type player, but I might sim a lot more to do some, just do some rebuilds. And but I love playing the game. I mean, one of the things, really the reasons I created Coach 2K in the first place was just to get people on the court, quit complaining about it, not playing, and get out there and get some action in. But as I get older, I see the what I kind of like about the simming too. You can the thing about simming over playing is, especially if you play the game like I do, where I'm playing 12-minute quarters, is it just takes forever to get through a season. It takes a whole season to get through a season unless you play every day. If you play every day, you can get once a quarter you could get through a whole season and maybe play 4 seasons in a year. But that's a lot of playing. Where with simming, I mean, you can get through a lot of different years and see how the league shapes up after a long period of time. And I gotta say, that's kind of intriguing to me because my leagues will go up to like 80 years, and no one really plays out that long unless they're going to do a YouTube video that says, hey, I simmed out to the year 2100 or something. And this is what the league looks like. But I don't know, you guys have to let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, what you'd be interested in. I think just learning how to make deals and work in the off season from my experience and watching what people watch in the videos, they like that a lot more. So if I'm going to grow my channel, which I've never really focused too much on growing it, then I got to kind of make videos I think that have a little bit more appeal like that, you know, because the gameplay is good, but it's not as much of a draw as like just learning how to play. So it's actually, as far as playing the game, I may start playing 2K23 on Rookie and kind of work my way back up to kind of learn how to play the new game. So I'll kind of, if I do that, I'll kind of go through my philosophy on what, you know, how I learned the game. And a lot of things I'd like to do, but I just don't have time to break down every single component of what I do. But in a nutshell, when I start playing and learning the game, I'll start on Rookie and work my way up. And one other thing I haven't done a lot of since 2K19 is just play other people. I kind of retired from playing other people and just been playing the CPU for a while. I got a few guys I like to play. Maybe I'll get out and see if they want to play again if they've got the game. But you can see here we've been playing the Hawks, and the Hawks been hanging tough. They're not one of the greatest teams in the league. They do have Freeman Gentry on the team. This is, I think, our third, maybe fourth time playing these guys in the season. That's one thing I didn't like about the expansion teams. It kind of screws up the schedule a little bit, and you don't necessarily see everybody, and sometimes you see teams a little more than you would like to. So Atlanta's not very good. We thought about, we're getting close to mid-December in the file here, which is when we were going to start looking at trades. You see a nice alley-oop to Austin Phillips from Donnell Jenks there. Nice recognition. And so we might start looking at some trades, but if I start playing 2K23, I might shelve this series for a little while. But I think, like I mentioned in the last video, I've got this set up on my PlayStation 5, this NBA 2K19, so I can always come back to it and play it. And I really like the fact that the game, the PlayStation, is backwards compatible to PlayStation, you know, to pick up that PlayStation 4 NBA 2K19 game, because I enjoyed this game more than a lot of them. And I think a lot of it has to do with this roster that Leo Lur put together, and just kind of the settings I've got set up here. And it's not perfect, but every one of the games, you know, it seems like always has something. You know, even when the game's released, I'm always amazed when we get the game, we're all excited to play, and then we're like, you know, stupid stuff will happen on release day, like, how come I can't call plays? And you'd think somebody would have recognized that you can't call plays before they release the game. I expect stuff like that to happen with NBA 2K23. But all that being said, I mean, it's great basketball. I love basketball. I love playing the game. And so I'm sure it's very difficult to create these games and make sure that everything is right out of the gate. But, you know, as the season goes on, you know, they change the game around. It's one of the other reasons I like playing new 2K19 is because I'm not dealing with patches all year long like I would be if I was playing the actual released game. But with PlayStation 5, I think it's got a lot of promise. I mean, there's a lot of room for growth on PlayStation 5. I think I'd like to see some things like more saved files. You know, it'd be nice if you could have you know, if you could customize the whole league without having to use the servers. I mean, just do it on your local drive, because then it prevents you from carrying it over. See, double O with the nice dunk on the fast break. So it just, you know, why create a whole league, customize it and everything, only to have to lose it when the servers go down? And I get it. They want us to keep buying the game. But we pay good money for the game. I think we should play it as long as we want. And if you do right by the customer, I think, you know, they'll keep buying the game. I've been buying the game, even though, I mean, I bought the last 3 years. I haven't even played them. So, but you see, we beat the Hawks 122-98. Got another victory under our belt. So we're beating the teams we should in this file, but we're not quite a championship team yet. We're close. So we're one of the top teams in the league, bottom, you know, top 10 teams. You see Page there ended up with 34. Look at Gentry, man. I mean, he's struggling down there. 8 points. We really held him to nothing. He's really a good player. So he's somebody I think, man, maybe we could bring him over to our team. But we kind of have a glut kind of at small forward. I'm not sure that he fits in. See, Jenks, though, had 40. Byers had a great game with 29. So, pretty good game from the Lions. Nice victory. Every victory's great, whether it's by 24 points or 1-point victory. It's nice to get another notch in the column. But let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking about NBA 2K23, what you might want to see. And as you see the record there, what do we got 10 losses on the season, 15-16 wins, third in the playoff picture. At least we want to get home court this year in the playoffs. That's if we continue. So, all right, well, I am Coach 2K. Thanks for watching. I love to see you guys out there paying attention to what I'm doing. I appreciate the support. In the meantime, I am Coach 2K. I'll see you on the court in the next video. Thanks for watching.